3 minutes doesn't seem like it would be enough time to pour out all the advice that I would want to give to a young church planter, but let me mention several things that I think would be helpful in the beginning of a new work of pastoral ministry. The first thing I would say is start your sermon preparation early. Make sure you're not waiting till the weekend to think about what you're going to say that weekend. The earlier you start, the more time you give to read, pray, work through what you want to say, and it also gives time for whatever crises of pastoral ministry and family life and all that goes along with that may bring. I would say, secondly, have a plan for planning your preaching. You, in order to start early, need to have a plan for what you are going to be preaching. I have over the years have planned annually a preaching calendar, but if you do no more than just 2 or 3 weeks or a month at a time, maybe ambitious for me to suggest a quarter at a time, would be helpful for you to have a plan. The Lord can change the plan, but that's not an excuse to not plan at all. Have a plan for planning your preaching. I would also say, think text, not topics, and think series, not sermons, would be advice that I would give to a young preacher beginning his pastoral ministry work and a plan. I would also say, as best you can, write yourself clear. I think this is one of the beneficial disciplines I developed over the years in my preaching that has aided my growth. I think there are times where diligent study can become sloppy preaching if you don't think through both what you intend to say and how you want to say it. So I would say write yourself clear. Write a full sermon manuscript or as close to it as you can get to make sure that you don't do a 30-minute introduction in a 40-minute sermon, or that you don't get carried away in the illustration. Think through with intentionality both what you want to say and how you want to say it. And I would also say, saturate both the sermon preparation and the preaching moment in believing prayer. We're to devote ourselves to both prayer and the ministry of the word. They are equally important, but prayer is mentioned first because it really does happen after prayer.